had a good time at volleyball, went to volleyball, and nobody was there at 5:15. So I went out there on the dock and met this two people. One talked for like an hour about stuff. He was a Marine, and he was very important. He was almost like it was explicit, like he was meant to be there, like he was there to kind of guide me a little bit. It was a good time. And then after that, then the volleyball people showed up. They started like a half an hour late. I didn't know this. So anyways, played for like an hour, and that was fun as heck. So it was a good night. Good day there. Oh, so. Ah, shoot, one second. Oh, I get these flashes, these cool ideas, and then they go away. They go. You can't quite grab onto them. They're like cool, and they're there, and they bubble away somehow before you can grab them and take them in fully. And it's so fascinating when you wait for the second or third time you can grab it. And keep it in and then spit it out to you. So I'm trying to grab some of these cool thoughts and get them out there. And what's scary is sometimes I wonder if I do get them the second time. In other words, that's what sucks, is I'm not sure which thoughts have never come back. I mean, I've never been as able to recall. It seems like them all. It seems like I recall them all, but oh. Just there's a lot of new thoughts, and that's why I haven't heard these before. That's why it's going to be another day before I can get this come back. Dang it. I hate that. Oh, shoot. And then you can't, there's no way of knowing if which ones didn't reoccur again to grab onto them. I've got a feeling there's been about 3 to 5 of those. And one day I'll be able to go back and find out what they were. And it's going to be like really interesting. Like, what if he had gotten that information? That's the thing. It's giving me this information, and I'm trying to grab onto it. But then it moves on to the next little information, and that's cool. And it's like, okay, grab that. Oh, then it moves on, and so they're all. Oh, I just get a feeling I've missed 3 or 5 of those, and it's going to be like. It's going to be like, oh crap, if that one had just come back, it could have changed the whole show considerably. Um, wow, I'm just in thought. I mean, it's called dreaming, I guess. It's daydreaming. That's what it is. And I guess that's why they call it dream, because that's everybody. I guess everybody's experienced that. Everybody knows. So okay. That gives me some knowledge that. Well, I guess that means people like to dream. So that means they must have experienced it. They must be experiencing something what I'm doing. See, I didn't see much YouTube about what they thought of weed. Uh, so I didn't know. Um, oh, hang on. That wasn't impressive. Whatever he did. Uh, whew. I'm trying to dress and still talk and get him out there. So what's scary is that I'm wondering if I do get him the second time. And that's what sucks is I'm not sure which songs have never come back. I mean, I never been able to recall it. It seems like them all. It seems like I recall them all. Yeah. I didn't see much YouTube about what they thought of weed. Okay, that gives me some knowledge. People like to experience it. They must be experiencing something about So yeah, I was talking about dreams. Sorry about that. Dreams. And so I'm trying to get an understanding. I wanted to hear about if you were dreaming like I am. When on weed, and I couldn't find them. They just were kind of mummified. They were like zombies or something, in a sense. And that wasn't impressive. Whatever he did. Whew. I just thought it was funny. The reason why they won't kill me is they can't kill me because they're going to fall in love with me. That's the line for the ad. For the ad on that's the key phrase. You can't kill me because I'm too lovable. impressions of Full Sail just going psycho on me or something, man. They're just the biggest dicks. I don't get it, man. And they make me nervous, man. I'm telling you, shit's like Jesus. Just give me my freaking money back, goddammit. Dumbasses over there. God, they're scary, man. These guys are scary. See, I'm getting back some of the ones that I floated across earlier, so I am recalling for the seconds. But I had a series of thoughts, ideas, like 5 in a row. Couldn't catch any one of them because I had to move on to the next, and then I'm catching them now, it looks like. If you guys aren't, I get the feeling you guys aren't having the same experience I do. This is not a numbing experience. This is just a portal to information that's otherwise unavailable. And the information creates thoughts and ideas and show plots. And it's just beautiful how that works. I'm telling you, weed is probably the greatest substance on this planet. For what God, how I wish I would have found out about this 10 years ago. It is the greatest stuff. It is, better than my kids. It's the greatest thing. It's the greatest invention that Mother Nature could have ever have made. It's love how it opens up those portals, and it doesn't dull me. It doesn't, and it heightens senses. So you feel like you watch a movie, you feel it more. You can experience what the actors are experiencing. You want to, because when you watch this, you want to get in there and feel the character, and you can feel it better on this stuff. It also makes some of the scary plots that terrify me, it makes them a little bit more scary, more terrifying because of the weed. It just makes me more sensitive to emotion. God, I just get these plots that just go south because everybody's bad here or something, and I just don't know which way they're going to go. And you go in the sour path, and it makes it sort of look like some real dirtbags. I hate those plots. Those are the terrifying ones. Oh, shit. Florida's making me nervous, man. The Orlando Magic. The magic of Orlando. What? Watch them come alive. Chris Roller, I will dance for you. Christopher, will you run through rehearsal with me? Jeez, I tell you. You can't kill me because I'm too lovable. I mean, that's having these thoughts of, like, along that line. It's just funny. I'm like, well, go ahead and kill me. Go ahead. See, you can't. Magic trick is, I'm going to stop you from killing me. Okay, go ahead and do it. And she goes, no, I'm not going to kill you. I said, see, it works. She goes, well, that didn't work. And I'm like, well, then go ahead and kill me now. Go ahead. She's like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, well, see, you couldn't do it. See, it's working. See, that's my magic trick. See, I'm the first to think of that novel idea. It's like a spark, a saying or something, a trademark of some sort. I get these flashes, these cool ideas, and then they go away. You can't quite grab onto them. They're like cool, and they're there, and they bubble away somehow before you can grab them and take them in fully. And it's so fascinating when you wait for the second time, second or third time you can grab it and keep it in and then spit it out to you. So that's I'm trying to grab some of these cool thoughts and get them out there. And what's scary is that I wonder if I do get them the second time. In other words, that's what sucks, is I'm not sure which thoughts have never come back. I mean, I never been able to recall. It seems like them all. It seems like I recall them all, but I didn't see much YouTube about anybody's what they thought of weed. Okay, that gives me some knowledge. People like to experience it. They must be experiencing something like what I'm doing. So yeah, I was talking about dreams. Sorry about that. Dreams, and so I'm trying to get an understanding. I wanted to hear about if you were dreaming like I am when on weed, and I couldn't find any. They just were kind of just numbified. They were like zombies or something, in a sense. And that wasn't impressive. Whatever he did. Whew. These plots that just go south because everybody's bad here to something, and I just don't know which way they're going to go. You go in the sour patch, and it makes Florida look like some real dirtbags. I hate those plots. Those are the terrifying ones. God, I don't know how you can't love me watching this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm lovable. It's like you just watch this guy, and I know you can feel what I'm feeling without this. You know, you're like, oh, this poor guy. You know, you can see the terror in his eyes. You know. Jesus, man, I'm telling you, man, Full Sail is weird. You're freaking me out, man. Tell you, I met this deputy. He's going to be a deputy sheriff, and that might turn into something. That might turn into something. Where I get these other friends, you know, where maybe the friends are going to be a slow plot. It takes weeks or months to get all the characters in line. This has been an entertaining day, and I still got to go out tonight. It might be okay out that whatever that's called, that place, whatever it is. I got karaoke over there. Anyways. I guess it can sort of put you in a daze, a little bit of a, like there's a resting period of not quite next to the next thought, and you're kind of in a daze for a little while, and then it begins, then it takes off again. Maybe that's what you're experiencing is the daze. Maybe that's what you're experiencing is the daze, and you want, or I'm able to dream almost 100%. Maybe I'll change it to 90%. I'm trying to. You don't even know what's happening really, because you're in a. You think you're in a. I've always thought I was in another dream. But no, I realized just now that there's a daze before the next one starts. And I never cared to ever worry about the days because you got the next one so quick, you got the next one not that long. You never knew you missed time. So I'm guessing that's what you're experiencing is mostly that. And that's still a nice feeling. I'm trying to figure out how exactly you can eliminate pain with this. I know a lot of people do weed for pain. And I would love to be able to I wish I could push a button for like a half an hour to experience pain, just to try weed and see what it felt like and see that's something you want to experience. You want to be able to experience that, like parachuting. I got to do that sometime. You want to try something once. And I just forgot what I was talking about. So let me go back. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'll just forget. If you haven't figured it out, I guess, well, now you know I am. Yes, I'm high. So yes, and I was yesterday, or one of the other days, or maybe both days. Oh, jeez, I tell you, the plots. It's fascinating. It's so creative. It's so like, whatever's doing that. I mean, it's, I could say me, but it's like, it's beautiful. The thoughts, the creativity that goes in that plot line. And I can say that I created it, but I'm just saying, it's whatever created that is so cool. And how it flows to the next one. And yeah, folks, this stuff's heaven, man. This stuff's heaven. And I was scared that it would go away, the effect would go away, from the first month, that it would go away. It would be just the cool thought patterns. And I don't think it's the THC that does it. I think it's the cannabinoid. But that the THC has properties affecting godly power somehow. And I'm not quite sure how that is. And it's got healing properties. Jeez, I tell you, it's just these bad plot lines. It just sucks. Oh, that's a sad ending. That sucks. So, I don't know if I'll see that one again. That's the problem. It's gone, but it was so good. I tell you, I hope one day I can go back and capture it and put it on a film, and just lay it out on a video. Because it's so cool. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be these nuggets later. I'm going to find out that I did, and it's like, oh, that was a cool one. Let's explore that for this week's episode, Crap, I just got my short. I just realized I was still recording in my underwear. And can I broadcast that? God dang it. I was trying to make this on so I didn't have to edit it. Damn. I do that sometimes. I'll just video. Man, I'm scared because I'm scared now because I don't want to edit this thing, and I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm just in my underwear, which is like trunk, like swimming trunks. It's just, and yet somebody's gonna bitch. That dirty old man's out there in his underwear. They sell it. They have magazines showcasing this stuff, so I'm doing nothing. I'm good. But God dang it, I have to have that plot line that goes in negative and they go, oh no, that sounds bad. And then I have to go back and talk about it because See if that actually makes sense. The guy I talked about it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was going, and I grabbed it, and I tried to piece together to see if that made sense, you know? My underwear. Because it's going, sometimes the plots go so quick, you don't want to, you can't quite get the logic, make sure it coincides. So you get this wild plot, and it's like, oh no, did that happen? Shoot. Oh. Anyways. I got some good songs planned. The hard thing about doing songs, it's you know, the words and the music, they can form this beautiful bond that works, and you want to kind of take it slow. You know, it's kind of you got to feel it out, but what I'm going to do is take One and Done, and I'm going to invent some songs with the same background, same music, with different words. And that eliminates a lot of the hardship. I'd say 3/4, it makes it like 75% easier. It eliminates 3/4 of the effort. You just make words that match the music. And I don't think anybody's done this before, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to make multiple songs with the same background with changing the words. And that's going to make me be able to do some things quickly. The songs can take a while. I mean, it's hard. It's almost painful. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It's because you want. It's like, oh, you want to go and oh, you don't want to force it, and it's like, oh, geez. I don't want to tell you what I got planned. It's going to be about, I'm going to make a song about One and Done with, well, like with Nancy. You know, Angelina. And it wouldn't take that much effort to get the words out. Like I say, once you got the music, then you can apply the words to make it work. But when you're combining mixtures of the music with the mixtures of the words, it's like it's hard to get them to gel. With the music there, the words are going to go. Man, I got some cool songs planned, and aside from doing that, that's going to make some songs. I'll have quantity of songs with that, but I have some other songs that are different. That are, they require the full spectrum, a new melody. Thinking about one called Black Widow, which it's kind of a combination of the Please Kill Me and One and Done, or something like that. I don't know. What a weird plot line. Some ladies one and done me with AIDS, you know. That's Nancy, by the way. I don't know if I told you. Oh, goodness. And the way the way it went with her, it's just so evil. It just scares me about Florida, the way she did that. The way that plot line worked out. I mean, it's like, yeah, I have to assume it, I have to do a little assuming, but it's like, I mean, it just all fits, you know? And it just goes south. God, it's just awful meeting somebody like that could give me that plot line. Rico, in some sense, is the same way. Jesus, am I in for some crazy people in my life or what? I mean, God Almighty. Shit's got to end. I mean, that stupid sheriff. Fuck, that was scary, man. I mean, that is scary. I mean, if that was acting, that's an Academy Award, and I don't know what's better than, I don't know what, I couldn't find any acting in there, and he made it the most ridiculous character I could have almost ever imagined. No, I've seen some from, I can't even tell you what happened with Eric. It freaking scared the hell out of me. I thought I couldn't meet anybody more effed up than Eric, and I met Rico. Holy mackerel, man. Holy moly, I've met some people that are just... They're psycho. It's amazing. I tell you what happened to Eric. I'll tell you what happened. This is amazing event. Jesus, he convinced me he was a gone wrong drug dealer. I bent over a drug dealer in a deal that went wrong, and he's gonna come kill me, and it's like, that was terrifying. That was terrifying. If things were going to come alive in Minnesota, I just felt that it was just going to go bad. It just wasn't going to, I don't know. You know? I'm telling you, man. That was a ridiculous time. That was an amazing time. You finally cool off over the next week or two, and we got to be friends again after, I don't know, a while. Jesus. I just thought, wow. I couldn't believe that plot line. I couldn't believe what was happening to me. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But I'm getting more action. I'm getting such eventful things in my show. And I'm telling you, that's due to weed. People are becoming alive in my show. They're becoming actors, full-blown actors, and maybe they're getting paid on the side. Yeah. blessing of water, this met this about a 13-year-old boy on that dock, and God, I mean, it was just so cool, the people I met there. It was like so planned, it was like explicit. They were put there to meet me, and maybe they'll be my friends. I gave them a card. Maybe, you know, maybe I got to print some more cards. I mean, it seems like things are taking off. And I mean, I didn't realize, but it was taking off in Minnesota. Now, I'm not sure if I was stuck around there, how that was going to go, because I'm telling you, there was this conversation with this lady that was out of control, and I thought she was going to get me in trouble again. It terrified me so hard, I said, I got to get out of here. But I didn't realize that I would be experiencing the same amount of terror here. No, I wouldn't say the same amount. That was more. That was more up there than here. Wow. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is creating actors. You know, I don't know if this is going to be the year of the end of the world. I don't know if this is going to be it. I really don't. But I think it's going to be fun. I think. I just got to keep everybody calm. Just got to keep everybody calm. You know, I'm going to try to push it. You know, figuring we're all waiting. This is it. I mean, we're tired. There's some ladies psychically that are basically going into menopause pretty soon if I don't hurry up and get this thing going. So, I mean, I've been waiting this long, and it's like everybody's ready. Everybody wants this now. Jesus. I almost get the feeling this could time out right on the 21st or whatever that date was. I mean, this is just could something. Wouldn't that be amazing if that actually coincided? That was the date that this whole thing. But I mean, if it's 3 months before that, or 4 months of this kind of action, the whole way. I mean, that's entertainment, folks. That's entertainment. And I want to get this thing captured on DVD for you. Wow. What's on here is I'm on a Full Sail website. It says I was not accepted at Full Sail due to my background, so I'm attending AIU Bachelor of Fine Arts Visual Communications Illustration. Fucking assholes. You should see this shit. You fucking, what a fucking, you should, you fuckers. You fuckers. Fuck you, Full Sail. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh God, you suck. I'll tell you the line here in a second. It's just... Okay, let me explain it. And then I want to say that it's a horrible thing that we can turn it the other way and say, let's think of it as a joke. And how you can turn these shitty moments into tolerable because you think they're a joke, okay? And that's what we can do, and take the crappiest day, and he says, oh, let's see, that was a joke too, that was a joke. And that's what it does. Here's what is read. I was not accepted at Full. I read it earlier. I was not accepted at Full Sail due to my background, so I attending AIU Bachelor's of Fine Arts, Communication, Illustration. I started 8:20 and on my way. Full Sail was my first choice in I. And I was looking to try to see what else, where I finished off. That's why I braked. And I was reading this. It says, somebody replies and says, feel it's a shame that the powers that be let a person's past determine their future. So they knew I was going to be looking at that. That's set up for me. So I can't even complain because they're just going to say, oh, does your past determine your future? That's what they're saying is, fuck you, Roland. Fuck you. That's what they're saying. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. God, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, that hurts hard. And then I can laugh it off because I think, okay, they must be joking. And they're so nasty, that's a joke. And then I still don't understand which way it went. I still don't know what it was, you know. So it always leaves a question mark to go both ways the next time I see him. Okay. Like the scene can be taken in two ways. And I had this premonition a few months back where I thought, how can it be like this and this at the same time? And this is the example. It's a scene can be taken both two ways, and sometimes more. And it's like, and there's this good way and there's this bad way. And it's like, and it's coming off as, if it's as a joke, it's a good way and funny. But it can be terrifying in this other way. It's oh my God. The yin and the yang, it's coming in these flavors of it's like joking funny versus kind of it's a terrifying, like it could be a bad ending. gotta get my my watch. You know, I'm hoping that he's taking a test to become a sheriff. I'm guessing he's going to do it. He seems pretty smart. I'm hoping that turns into some kind of an ear for me so that I can explain that maybe I need some protection. And maybe I can get the sheriffs to offer me some protection. Some real professional protection. That would be a sight. That would be an interesting sight. As I branch into this endeavor toward the danger zone. I told him the whole story. He's, boy. That's just such a nasty. Oh, it's by Kevin Williams, and he did his own reply, so it's the same guy. Okay. Oh, the same guy. I thought it might be somebody else. This is his own reply. I feel that it's a shame. I see one disconnected to the other one. And I feel that it's a shame that he made it 30 seconds. He made the two lines 30 minutes apart. He continued to laugh. It's weird. Okay, so what I'm saying is he started a paragraph and then he finished it 30 minutes later. What a funny thing! I didn't notice that. It's almost like a clue. What does that mean? He's talking away. He says, "I'm on my way. Full Sail is my first choice in I." And that's what I was trying to find. Well, how do I open up? I'm going to open up something and give me some more text. It turns out is he finished it 30 minutes. Nope, not 30. Wait, anything? Oh, okay. 2 minutes later. 2 minutes later. Okay, it's 2 minutes apart. This message was just put on there 30 minutes ago. Jesus. Oh, God, that hurts. It almost took another chunk out of my soul there. Shipped off a chunk there. Oh, it hurts. Damn, it hurts. Owie. Ouch. Fuck, man. To find out. Jeez, I'm telling you, man, I've got some weird twist plots. It's just fascinating, like how this could go. And unfortunately, I couldn't quite grab onto it for you, but that was a wild one. It'll come back. Give me a second here. I mean, it might take a half an hour or something, but Jesus. And unfortunately, there's a lot of the terrifying ones. Jesus. It makes it entertaining, folks. I tell you, it's sort of it's like in order to experience the good, or in order to know the good, you got to experience the bad. And this kind of bad is not. It's entertaining bad. It's not bad. And it's kind of a way of going to hell and heaven at the same time. See, the two different flavors are like a certain flavor of heaven and hell. And the boy that I met, that might turn into some kind of church thing. I don't know. He asked about holy water. How do you make it? I thought, well, that's interesting. So I gave him my card, and maybe he'll call me. Maybe I told him I was God. And so maybe that'll turn into some kind of ministry thing. I don't know. It was just so cool how that was set up. And then he went away, and the other guy came in right after. I think the younger one's named Mark, and the older one's named Marco, I think. Marco. I think he's like 30. He's not young. I think he's like 30. He's probably about 33. God, I just had the weirdest thought that maybe I'm supposed to go into law enforcement. The background check showed that I had nothing on me. I was frankly shocked. Full Sail asked me to add to the sting of what Full Sail did, they had me spend $75 doing a background check of me, knowing full well that they weren't going to warn me. Just to add salt to the wound when I think about that one, It's like, Jesus. You made up your mind, but you make me spend money? So they're showing me that maybe I'm supposed to get into the sheriff thing. I met this really cool dude, Marco. I think that's his name. I haven't recorded, a lot of it recorded on the camera here. Should maybe upload it. Should maybe upload that, yeah. Yeah, the 2 minutes is what it would take to write the sentence. So he writes one. Okay, I see how that worked. Then the guy, this messenger system doesn't allow you more than 3 lines, and so that's why you have to continue it. And then it just took him 2 minutes to write the next portion, and then and then it comes in as a reply. Got it. Or you reply. Got it. All right. Oh, that was a good one that Full Sail did there. That was beautifully planned. Bravo. Bravo. If you want to act like you're my enemy, you're doing a mighty good job, okay? Take the trophy. Take the trophy. And that's what scares me, is that they park me right next to him. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's scary. You don't know what what they're thinking, man. They're going. So I had to just put something on the Full Sail site. God, you know what? It's almost like they showed me my. I'm like, this thing in the when they do my security check. It basically came back saying, I'm clean. But how can it be clean? How? I never thought about how. How can it be clean? I just thought it was natural. Okay, of course it's clean. It went away or something. But in some sense, that Jesus, that's weird. Jesus, I didn't think about it. How can those go away? God, that would be an interesting plot if I can get into the sheriff. That would be an interesting plot line. And that's sort of what occurred today. It didn't occur to me at the time, but I started thinking about it. It takes a half an hour to settle in what happened. You get this information and then you ponder. It's the beauty of it. You sit there and ponder. Okay, and that's the weed. That's the weed that brought out that thought. I didn't think of that earlier, but it can happen. It can happen in most states. Yeah, I'm actually not sure when I thought of it. But I think it was when I was on weed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm telling you, man, it just makes you think differently. That adds to the other side that thinks differently and coolly. I have both sides that think very good, very cool stuff. But you put them two together, and God dang it, it's fun. So I got the fun of a day, followed by the fun of the night, and they both reflect on each other, and it's like, oh, God, folks. Jesus, I tell you, this is so cool. God, I never would have seen that plot line coming, that I was going to go into being a sheriff, go into law enforcement, Jesus. It had to be the right department for me to like. I tell you, I couldn't do some of that jobs there. I couldn't do it. I'd have to be the manager of some sort, because I'd love to hear the stories that come in. Yeah, I need to find out about people, what makes up their political party. What I mean is, I understand what Democrats are. I understand that because that's what I think. But I'm under the impression that Republicans are evil. So I need to meet some people. And that's what I just found out here, was just some people I find that are Republican. And so then I understand, okay, so that's a flavor. So maybe it helps to know what my friends are, to understand that flavor of why they're Republican. I almost need to talk to them, but to find that, So that's what sparked that thought of finding Republicans and figuring out what makes them tick. And I don't think they're evil. I think they're confused. I think they're maybe stupid. God, it's interesting that my slate got cleaned. I've got a clean record. I could get into the sheriff, maybe, you know. I got a clean background. Jesus, that's not strange. It seems strange to me. Like I owe Minnesota thanks or something? Or what's going on? I mean, I'm just confused. I think that was I had that thought earlier. That's when I passed by. And then I caught it this time and I was spitting it out. Probably one of those I said it was really cool. Too bad I couldn't grab onto it. Well, I lashed onto it. This is an interesting topic here. See, there's some things that happened, some thoughts that occurred of like this Keith Osborne. I was psychically being told that he's doing something wrong, or he's gonna get fired. He's a bad cop. He's fired. He's getting fired. This was after we met. Like he hired the mob to slash my tires. Okay. That was one thought. I've had there's five ways that people, maybe I'll find some more, that people have slashed my tires. God, I'm having these weird thoughts, man. It's a weird plot line that I would be an executioner. I would find the guys that, like, video evidence, that video on film of them doing this damage to people. And I would execute them. And I think the way the picture is going is I do it with a pistol. It's just I'm saying that I get these weird plots that are telling me to. I've had that a number of times, and I guess I'm going to talk about it. It's like it's just a strange plot to me. I mean, it's like I could do it, I guess, you know. It's just strange how that works. It's like I have this weird how dense that thought, and oh God, it's confusing how that the flavor of how that thought process works. Jesus, that's confusing. Oh God, it's cool, but I can't even describe it right now. Let me try to watch. I just thought of it. The cannabinoid is what makes the thought processes go, but my show is progressing as a result of the godly powers in the THC.
I'm scared.
In the THC. So it's doubly beneficial. I've had these great thoughts on use Happy Shaman for a while. I'm not so, but that's a cannabinoid, and I had all these just as good thoughts. It was just I was in heaven on that stuff too. So that's a cannabinoid. That's not the THC. So it's not the THC that causes these great dreams, this daydreaming I've got going. I don't think you guys' dreams are the same as mine. So I know dreams are. Actually, I don't, because I can't remember them. I can barely remember them when I wake up. So I'm not sure what dreaming is. I'm not too conscious of it happening, except for when I'm daydreaming. Oh, I'm going to go out here pretty soon. Going out to, trying to remember the name of that place. It's got a weird word in it that it's like they don't want me to tell you what the name of the place is for strategy purposes. I tell you, that was a good day, meeting those two people, some volleyball, meeting those people at volleyball. Holy cow. I guess that's what heaven is, but really, I was experiencing heaven without being high. That's what I'm saying. That's what heaven is. Enjoying yourself. Oh, Full Sail is scary, man. It's scary. It's like they're cannibals and they can't wait to eat me. Jesus. I mean, just the timing of it. I lost a path I thought was entertainment. It turns out it might just divert off into security or, law enforcement. Jesus, I just remembering what we talked about. It all makes sense. Going into the law enforcement. Jeez, what a that's the thing. I couldn't have predicted that. I never thought of that occurring. It never even occurred when he showed me that I had a clean background. Never occurred to me. What does that mean? What can that mean? I don't know. It means I can go into law enforcement. I can't tell you the number of times, and we had a conversation about some dirty players, dirty cops, and they're trying to get in some clean ones. He's clean. This Marco's clean. And it's like it's like a lead-in. We want clean people. Bring in. I come in. I'm clean. I got a clean background. I come in. I got a job again. Jesus. Fuck. Maybe it's a way of getting truth under oath exposed, to show that it could just be awesome. Seriously. Jesus. I gave him my card. I hope he calls me. Shit. Jesus, the way it's just running through how it went, and it's like it makes so much sense. It makes sense. I could handle that plot line, I could handle it. It's not. It starts small, but it's just got explosiveness to it. I have to rephrase that because you're going to take me seriously. Explosiveness, in other words, I could get famous really quick. Explosive famous. I know you're all out there thinking, what do you mean by explosive? Roland's got explosives. Well, I'm sure you're going to take that clip out of there, that little half-second blip. Oh, put that on YouTube, and I know it's going to be all out of context. These suckers. Fuck. I just gave you an idea. I didn't realize I was giving you an idea. God. Jesus. What a weird plot line. That'd be interesting. If I never see him again, I suppose I'll check in. I might check into them. They're looking for sheriffs or deputies and stuff. That was such a good meeting. I didn't realize how good it was. What's going on, man? The entertainment wanted me so bad. So did something snap? Something went wrong that turned me from entertainment to law enforcement? Like when I got to Florida, it just changed. They're going to show me the bad, and they're going to say, we want the good. We want you to make it good. I tell you, man, I can't go to the bar. I'm having too many good thoughts, you know? I got to get this out. It's just like cool, man. Jesus. It's just, how did my record get clean? I just, when you start thinking about how's my record clean? What the hell's going on? What the hell happened there? That's just funny. That's funny. Now that is a funny thing to occur. I have no record. And I can go into law enforcement, and that's the plot. Now, I'm not sure that's actually going to happen, but I'm going to look into it as a possibility. It's just a funny, it's just an interesting plot line. What the hell is going on? What is happening here? These bullshit things, these suckers, Jesus, they just grabbed my heart and took it out of my chest. Oh. I mean, it's been nuts with Full Sail. They've been twisting my heart and ripping and grabbing it for the last week or so. Oh God, it stings. It just stings how they do that. It just scares me about them. They're evil. And I question whether they're joking or what. And Jesus. I mean, could this turn into where I get into law enforcement, security, and then go into be a lawyer, go to law school? Would that be the funniest thing, God? That'd be the funniest thing, God. Jesus. then I go be a judge, law enforcement, that, and starts off with the sheriff, and then goes to, I get involved with the courthouse, and then I just evolve in, and this thing goes on for another 10 years, in Florida, right? Holy moly. Then I become God judge that way, in that avenue, that plot line says, I'll get into that. And then the other one says, can the sheriff's office show them truth and oath and just sit back and make money? You'd actually think that would actually catch on. That would be the actual, because how are they not going to listen to that when I become a judge? I mean, at some point I have to get rich from truth. From truth under oath. I'm going to mention it, I'm going to prove it, hopefully it works, and that's what will determine whether I become rich right then, or whether I have to go and maybe into judge or something in law enforcement. Maybe it takes a while for the truth under oath to enact or something. I don't know. I haven't done enough research. That is a funny plotline. I thought I was going in entertainment. I suppose I should get over there and see what's going on. Talk to you later.